call them toxic, cause they got that time. Took her out of balance, cause I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Williams from the gun. Taking a deep shot here. This one will not connect. That's incomplete. They are testing this coverage on the opening drive, but it's holding up so far. 3rd down. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left with 4th down here. So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. On play action, Williams. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds his man Rice. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Here's Duvernay on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready to go!
Here's Swift to start the drive. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go! We're long, go!
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Pass, 32!
Off the play fake, Williams. Headed out right. Throwing deep down the near sideline. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down. Looking from the gun, Williams. It's taken in by Roman Dunze. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. And just like that, he's on the board. Not a moment too soon, partner. They needed him to start connecting as soon as possible.
Kate, they've not disguised what they want to do. Passing game has been just really prevalent. The numbers have been called. But finally, as you said, their first completion.
First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up 2nd down.
Coverage defensively by Trent McDuffie.
What is on? Filthy!
Again, it's Williams. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Rolling left, buying some time. That was just a little bit too low to be brought in. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I can promise you that is a throw, and it's a quarterback when it leaves your hands. You do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB can cut off and take the other way.
And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Dive play straight ahead. And he'll get him a handful on that run as we've reached the end of the first. We've reached the end of the first quarter. The Chiefs in control so far. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They have it on second and short. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
On first down, they'll run. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Stopped by Grady Jarrett.
Well, Kate, that's a quick hitter to the big guy, and that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bears bring the interception back beyond the 40 before the tackle is made.
Pass intercepted. The Bears take over first and 10 at their own.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. First and 10.
Ready, set.
This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
2nd and 8.
Volunteer! Volunteer!
On play action, here's Williams. And there's a catch for Luther Burden. And he's across midfield with a gain that sets him up for third and very short.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Soldier Field after this. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Ready, set. Combo, combo. Here we go.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't find DJ Moore on that throw. And that brings up 4th and short. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Williams throwing on 4th. He finds it beyond the marker. And they make the tackle at the 38. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Williams to throw on first. Odunze's got it right side. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a Odunze touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Nico Rumihio. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10. At their own
Offense to the line. Again, trips right to start out. First and 10, it's Mahomes. Buys time, rolling right. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, looks like the 30. Second and 3 now. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That's on the quick hitter. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Back to throw, Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. One of the rare instances there, Brock, where the quick slant doesn't win against zone coverage. You just couldn't hang on to the football.
No, we know this, Kate. In man coverage, it's about that separation, right? You've got to win and create leverage. Versus zone, it's all about that anticipation and accuracy. And if you're not on point, that zone defender can break it up. That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Third down, it's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. A little outside their comfort zone to try a field goal, so instead they're going for this on 4th down. Again, Mahomes to throw. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Williams will look to throw. Short pass brought in. On the move, past the 40. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you've got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. Rumihio with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10. Run from Pacheco to start the half. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
To the air, Mahomes. Look at that touch, laid on a platter for him. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Third and short, here's Mahomes. Into traffic, complete. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Before the play clock can expire, we've got a timeout called by Andy Reid, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He finds Worthy, complete. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Here's Mahomes. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
He rolls to his right. He can run it. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Complete beyond the marker. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down to the 16-yard line. Gain of 26 yards there. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. We're tied at 7 apiece as we get ready for the 4th. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Pressure coming from Mahomes. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
2nd down.
Throwing is Mahomes. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those 2, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Dump off caught by his back. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 4th quarter lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Here's Duvernay on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready, set.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Caden. That's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Williams on first down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't find DJ Moore on that throw. So it'll be second down.
Second and 10.
Williams from the gun. Complete right side. Burton has it. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's good for a Bears first down. First and 10.
To the air yet again. Williams. Going all the way to the end zone here. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be second down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning.
Bears, block for it! Bears, block for it! Block for it! Keep it rolling! Keep it rolling! Yeah!
Williams off the play fake. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears down by 7. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Looking to throw it. Going deep here for the end zone. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on fourth down. Desperation time here. Pass brought in by Burton. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears cut it to a point late in this one. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you.
This is caught. Oh, he gets them 2 points, and with those, they've got the late lead.
Bears 15. Chiefs 14.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away.
For Chicago.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Back to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Setting up to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Kansas City.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
Yellow! Artillery!
Here he is to throw. That's caught. It's Kelsey again. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
And I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. They're both quarterback and tight end. Went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully. And the tight end, the beneficiary.
15!
He'll look to throw it. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, a running back in the flat.
To throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Outside of field goal range, so no choice but to go for it here. Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. He's got it to his running back. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. 2 timeouts remain and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Again, Mahomes to throw. On the move, headed right. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. So keep that second and short play in your back pocket. So the penalty goes ahead and gives them the first. Oh, an exceptionally painful penalty as it sets up 1st and 10 now inside the red zone. Working inside the red zone. Chased out to his right. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And he's out the clear. He's at midfield. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears grow their lead to 8. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Mejia with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, working from the gun to start. It's 1st and 10. Here he goes, one final shot. Forced out to his right. And this one's going to go out of bounds. This game is over. So Soldier Field sees another win for the Bears. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners as we say so long from Chicago.